Are you a small creator? No. Okay, that intro was really cringy. But hello everyone, it's Elise. Welcome to my channel. Glad to have you at the Waffles family. What is going on with my voice today? I don't exactly know what's going on with my voice. Today, as you can probably see through the title, you can see that we're going to be talking about 5 different mistakes that starting content creators typically make. And alongside that, we're probably just going to be talking about what you probably should be doing instead, or honestly just some tips, because I see that a lot of you guys in my comment section are pretty much really small creators that are probably struggling in the past couple of months to, generate some views, some likes, maybe earn some money. And, I want to help you guys because, why not? I'm a small creator myself. I'm a micro influencer, and it's so worth it. A lot of people normally give up within the first month or so, and I don't want that for any of you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that. I am so excited for this video because I know that this is gonna help so many of you guys, especially as someone who hasn't even been in content creation for over a year, and I already have 15,000 plus subscribers, which is genuinely crazy to me. Thank you guys so much for that. I genuinely appreciate it. If you go to my live, the last live that I literally just had, there were so many supporters, and I cannot thank you guys enough. I cannot do any of this without you guys. Thank you so much. Let's go on into the video. Okay, so the first one that we're going to be talking about is figuring out your niche. So often, whenever I see so many small creators, micro influencers, whatever type of thing, whatever content creator you are, people, a majority of the time, their niche is just so spread out. A lot of times we don't really have it figured out until maybe a month or 2 in, but that becomes such a big mistake because now people don't really know what exactly type of content that they're gonna expect from you, which could definitely make a lot of people, turn away from whatever social media platform you have. It can be really difficult for a while just to figure that out. But once you do figure it out, it definitely makes things so much easier. Figure out what type of topics that you definitely want to be talking about and focus on that. For example, for me, my dream niche is going to be beauty content. It's going to be beauty and lifestyle. And so I've slowly started to incorporate that into my content. But I also want to talk about relatable stuff because I want to show you guys that I know exactly what you're thinking. I'm just a normal everyday girl, exactly like you guys, just a random person who loves to document their life online. And you guys can do that too. Definitely try to figure out your niche, because if these people are trying to look at your content and they're looking through your channel or whatever profile you have, they don't exactly know what to expect. They're most likely not going to subscribe. If you're funny and they want funny content, then they'll look for that. If you have beauty content, then they'll look for that. If you have just normal edits, people are going to be looking for these things. But if you just have random content on your YouTube channel, your Instagram page, your TikTok page, your Lemon8, whatever, make sure that you keep a very consistent niche or a very consistent topic or theme throughout your whole page so that people know what to expect. That actually leads me into the second mistake that I see, and that's consistency or inconsistency. Because the problem is, for a lot of us, when we first start out, we'll maybe just, maybe post once every month or maybe 2 or 3 times. But honestly, people are looking for consistency. If they don't see that you're not posting, then they're probably not gonna like or follow, not going to interact on your page as much as you probably want them to. And it's perfectly fine to start consistently, maybe like once a day, or maybe maybe post a video every single week or something similar to that. That consistency is definitely going to encourage users, watchers, whoever you want to be looking at your channel to stay focused and maybe turn on those notifications, which definitely turn on the notifications here. I have a video every other week, majority of the time. I post at least 3 shorts every single day. Things like that can definitely encourage other people to definitely watch your content. And I know it's difficult, and that's definitely where dedication comes in. It's so worth it. Trust me, you guys, it's so worth it. At the start, it's super discouraging because a majority of the time we don't really get that high. Like, there's this quote from Mr. Beast that basically says, on your first 100 videos, no one's gonna get any likes. You're probably just gonna get 2 or 3 maybe, but on your first 100, you're not going to. That's not always true in every case, but I will say it is normally what happens. But what gets you those high views that 3 million views, or your first 1,000 views, which by the way I haven't really reached yet, but I can tell. In order to get those high views, to get those subscribers, to get those companies to email you, DM you, whatever you want people to do with your content, you have to stay consistent. Especially because a lot of companies now, a lot of people ask, how do I get PR? How am I able to reach out and collaborate with these brands? It sounds really difficult, but honestly it's not. A lot of companies are simply just looking for consistency, and also probably just an aesthetic that they could probably match with. That's basically what companies are looking for, and it's not just companies, it's the normal everyday people too. The third mistake that I probably see is not looking at your comments. A lot of people like to watch my page or comment on my page simply because I am dedicated to checking all of my comments, responding to a majority of them, and making sure that a lot of people under my platform are seen. But yeah, checking your community, keep watch over your community. A lot of people want to be heard. They want that shout out. They want that pin. And it may sound really corny at first, but trust me, you guys, if the people see that you're dedicated to your followers, they are going to fall in love with you. They're going to obsess, or maybe watch every single video that you put out. I know I have a couple people, shout out to all of these people right here. You guys are consistently commenting, liking, interacting, and engaging with all of my videos, and I truly appreciate it. And those are the type of followers that you want. You want people that are going to consistently stay engaged to you, and the only way to encourage them to do that is by engaging with them too. One way you can do that is by responding to comments through shorts or videos. You can do this on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I don't really know what the other platforms are where you can really do that, but responding to comments with your own shorts or videos is such a game changer. A lot of people normally tell me, don't change your content, don't change how you do things, because you're able to easily engage with everyone else. And I probably won't stop. If I do, please let me know if you want more engagement from me. That's why I have, my weekly community spotlight, or, just telling you guys, I really appreciate you, thankful for you, and even doing lives. All of that keeps your followers engaged, and they love it. They love it. I mean, if you think about it yourself, if you were to scroll on YouTube, TikTok, or Pinterest, or Instagram, a lot of us just want to make sure that we're able to relate with these creators, that we're able to engage. That's why giveaways, besides the free stuff, do so well, because we're all able to engage with each other. We're all able to share the content to other people, and the creator is able to share their stuff with the followers as well. So staying engaged with those people in your community is going to help so much. It's going to boost you. A lot of these followers, they're just like you and me. They're just like you and me. We're all looking for someone to stay engaged with, to stay consistent with. You can be that person, or you can probably not be, but staying engaged with your followers is such a game changer. We all see it. We all notice if you're engaged or not. And it's not really gonna change anything negatively. A lot of people actually prefer it, especially because online, we're all searching for that, deep connection. A lot of people online are searching for that link, that keeps us all strong together. And you can do that through just, liking a comment, or, responding to it through a short. Setting a goal that every day, in every short that you release on that day, or every video, whatever you're releasing that day, maybe comment or respond to maybe at least 5 comments. And that helps. A lot of people really like that. They love the engagement. A lot of them feel special just by the highlighted comment, the pinned comment, the responded comment, everything, the engagement. Just doing that helps so much. Another thing under that too is listening to your followers. Ask them what they want and what they want from you. I usually get a lot of content asking me, where's my jewelry from? What's my makeup routine? What outfits would you recommend? What artists would you recommend? It's the normal day-to-day comment that I get a majority of the time, and I answer a lot of you guys' questions, especially when it comes to my makeup routine. I posted 6 different videos about it, shorts and long form, talking about my makeup routine. You guys probably just can't get enough of it or something. I'm not exactly sure, but a lot of you guys normally ask for my makeup routine, and I'm completely fine with that. It's more content that I can easily produce, but definitely asking them what they want from you, what type of edits they want, what type of Roblox content they want. Whatever that you do, ask them what they want from you, and they will most likely definitely reach out. I love putting it on my bio. It's definitely something that makes it easier for me, because people can easily reach out. It just makes things so much easier. Let's talk about PR for a hot second, or honestly just collaborating, or being an ambassador. Some people normally just ask, how do I do it? how do you do it? And how I personally do it is I do a lot of research on all the makeup, cosmetics, clothing brands, whatever brand I want to collaborate with. I'll do a lot of research on them, and I'll normally, ask my parents, what do they think about this and that, and I'll talk to them about it. Another thing is to just put your email onto your bio. It's so much easier for creators and companies to reach out and talk to each other, whether that be on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. A lot of companies will DM you or email you. It's not the normal thing. If you have that easily reachable contact information, then it's just going to make things so much easier for you. Another way you can easily get into collaborations or ambassador programs is just by signing up online. I just recently joined the Avatara ambassador program, and so far it's been really great. I'm about to introduce a couple things. I gotta wait for their welcome package, but I'm so excited to be with them. And then the way that I joined was literally just signing up online. Sometimes if you can look it up on social media, they'll say, we're looking for people to put on our PR list, or we're looking for ambassadors, and they'll put like a little link on where you can join their ambassador program. And some of them are just ones where they accept right away, and other ones are where you apply for it. Some will reject and some will say yes, and you just honestly just got to be ready for the rejection, but at the same time take it in stride, because it's just all part of your journey. Someone will probably say yes to you in the future and some won't, but that's just like a way to join ambassador and PR stuff. And I will say that a common mistake here is that some people just aren't professional when they do interact with these companies. These people are just not professional at all, and that's just a big mistake, because companies do want to be able to reach out and talk to someone who knows what they're doing. Also, whenever they do reach out, finding someone that will reach out or come back to them right away. The companies have a lot of people trying to get into their PR list, their ambassador program, their collab program, and these companies don't have that much time. They're looking for people right away to send products to or collaborate with or have like some sort of deal with. They're looking for one super fast, and if you cannot provide that for them, then they probably won't take you. So definitely keep that in mind. Definitely be watching your inbox for collaboration requests or ambassador requests or PR requests. Watch your email, watch your DMs, anywhere near that. Definitely keep an eye on that, because they are looking for people who they can get in contact with immediately. Okay, so the last and final one that I want to talk about is probably not giving up. A lot of people seem to give up within the first month or so, somewhere between 1 month to maybe 3 months. And normally, they'll give out some content or something similar to that. They'll say, I'm giving up. I'll maybe come back in maybe a month or so. And a lot of them don't. And I think that's such a really sad thing for people in content creation. And it's also really discouraging. I think that content creation is really fun. You just definitely have to, be careful with it. But don't give up. A lot of people normally give up because they just don't get the attention that they need, or there's a lot of hate comments, or they just seem really uninterested, because to them, they just kind of get burnt out. And I completely understand that. All three of those things are definitely important. But there's a couple things that you definitely have to keep in mind when all of this happens. So the very first thing is definitely that you're not going to get that much attention from the start. For me, the biggest thing was probably getting 1,000 views on my after like 2 months. It took me so long to get that many views, and it's honestly not that big, but when you're first starting out, it's definitely major, and it's just going to always take time. So once you start content creation, you definitely have to be patient with yourself. The second thing is also to do some research in whatever you're about to create. Do some research on the quality of your content, what you want to produce, stuff you're about to produce about. Doing some research there, that's definitely going to influence the way that your views go up, because people can definitely notice whenever you don't know what you're talking about. So definitely being well researched in whatever you're about to talk about, or even just the quality of your content or on your editing, that's definitely going to affect it so much. And then the third thing about, being burnt out. I understand this a lot, because I think last month I was just a little burnt out. But honestly, people tend to just start content creation with the money in mind. Completely ignore that. I'd definitely say that I would probably push away the money thoughts until after a year, or until you get a little bit close to the 3 million views that YouTube has set for us. But definitely ignore the goal of making money, because that is definitely going to burn you out. It's like going to work. Content creation at the start should definitely not be considered work. It should be definitely something that maybe you only post for fun, or something that you do just as a hobby or in your free time, but it's not something that should definitely make you burnt out. It's just something that you would do on the side. And having that goal of making money and then getting frustrated because you're not getting that money that you probably want to be getting or earning is definitely going to burn you out super fast. Okay, I know that I said 5, but I mean, I'm going to give it a little extra one here. This one is literally to just stay confident in yourself. And I talked about this on my live. If you watch that, you know, I think it's still on my page, but staying confident in whatever content creation you make is going to have such a big impact because it's just going to keep you going. People are going to see that you're confident with what you do. And honestly, you're just going to glow. You're literally just going to glow. I kid you not. I feel like the people who are really confident in themselves tend to glow, not overconfidence, but, you know, knowing that, you know, I got this. I know that God's got me and I just don't need to know everyone else's opinion. That is just going to get you sky high. Whether that be for views or for your own personal journey, that's going to help so much. Staying confident. And I like to say this a lot. No one's going to remember your outfit or how you looked or whatever thing that they're hating on you in the next year, the next 5 years, the next 10 years. No one's going to remember. They're probably going to remember for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, a month at most. But majority of people are going to forget it. I have a lot of people who, you know, will set a promise to do this and do that. And after a month, we'll completely forget about it and do something completely different. Like a lot of people's memories now is just really bad. And I'm just going to be so truthful right now. A lot of us need to be working on it. But these people are not going to remember what you wore, what you did, whatever they're hating on you. They're just not going to remember. You don't have to think about their opinions. The only opinions that you do have to think about is God's opinion, maybe your parents if you're still living with them or if you're a minor, or honestly if you're just a family-oriented person. I definitely am. And maybe some siblings or maybe your best friend. If those are good influences, those are the only opinions that you have to keep in mind. Everyone else, the people that don't even know you, the people that just come across you on social media, their opinion does not matter of you, especially in those hate comments. They're not going to remember a thing. They're not going to remember that they even wrote that comment in the next year. That's not something that they're going to remember. So staying confident in just yourself is going to help you so much. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it is a bit of a shorter one, but I definitely wanted to reach out and talk to you guys about this because I know some of you are asking for this. You guys want the advice. If you have any other questions, let me know down below in the comments. I will definitely do my best to reach out or maybe even respond to it with a short or another video. But let me know, you guys. Bye!